infect them and see what the course of the disease is, looking at incubation period and what each does. There are several reasons for this disease. The Duncop. I can tell you up front, this is the form that most horses, I should say most horses, if infected with this form of the disease, these horses do die. It's almost 100% fatality. And this is usually when those horses die, this is one of the characteristics that we tend to see. This is frothy edema coming from the nostril. So this is the Duncop pulmonary form, is also known kind of as the per-acute form. When we talk about per-acute forms of disease, usually that means we find the animal dead or it's dying, okay? So if we have the per-acute form of parvo, that's the puppy that's coming in on its last leg. And there's probably not going to be a whole lot that you're going to do to save that animal, okay? You can go through the motion. In this case of this disease, these animals are basically drowning in their own fluids. You see there's less than a 5% survival rate. The Dick-Cop, or cardiac form, you still have fever, just like we do with the Duncop form. You still have almost a comparable incubation period. However, you don't necessarily get the animal to drop dead within a couple of hours of onset. And they're not usually drowning in their own fluids. The things that we do see is a supraorbital fossa edema of the head and neck. Put an asterisk by this one. Because with some of your other diseases, like purpura hemorrhagica, equine infectious anemia, we get ventral and equine viral arteritis. We do get ventral and limb edema. With this disease, we do not. Okay, let me repeat that. With equine infectious anemia, equine viral arteritis, purpura hemorrhagica, we get ventral edema, and in some cases with equine influenza, we can have ventral edema, but we tend to get ventral edema and limb edema. But with this form, this disease, we do not. We also don't have, obviously, that extreme head edema. The mortality rate is still pretty high, but animals that have the Dick-Cop, D-I-K-K-O-P form, will survive. Okay? They do die, but they're not like 95% like the Duncop form. So some of the complications of the cardiac form are paralysis. Where's that coming from? What's that coming from? Anybody's guess? Nerve damage from the severe edema. Okay? So sometimes it resolves, sometimes it doesn't, but a horse that has esophageal paralysis, can it eat? Okay, so what we're talking about here is if this is a valuable animal, with the things that you're going to have to do to make this horse survive, is you're going to have to drop an esophageal feeding tube, which means you're cutting into the esophagus, placing a tube, and you're feeding this horse several times a day. Okay? There's no guarantee that it will resolve. Equine pyroplasmosis, part of that is from the vector, because pyroplasmosis is carried by arthropod vector. So if these horses happen to be bitten, it may interfere with their immunity in fighting that off. So we will see some cases of pyroplasmosis. So African horse sickness in of itself is not giving the horse equine pyroplasmosis. The vector may also carry that. Then we have a mixed form. And in the mixed form, it affects both the cardiac as well as the pulmonary systems. This is kind of like the diagnosis that is made on necropsy, because these animals usually die pretty quickly. The most mild form of the disease and most survivable is a horse sickness fever. This is usually associated with donkeys and zebras. Remember I said the horses are most highly susceptible, donkeys and zebras. We have some resistance to this disease. So usually when they catch African horse sickness, they develop a horse sickness fever. And again, there's some characteristics. Now, this, actually, if I got rid of this and put these symptoms up here, these could be the same symptoms that I would see with equine influenza. As far as the pathology, again, remember most of these, because these animals are infected at Plum Island, the result is they're looking for testing, what tests they can run, diagnostic tests, yes ma'am.
For the horse sickness fever, is that one only seen in the zebras and the donkeys?
You can get some horses that also manifest that, but generally you tend to see it in zebras and donkeys more often. But some horses will manifest this. Okay, as far as the pathology, with the Duncop form, you know that's the pulmonary form. You got the frothy edema. These are just some of the lesions that you would see on necropsy. With the Dickop form, we have, again, edema. We'll see that around the nuchal ligament and in the connective tissues. And this is just what the froth looks like in the trachea from a horse that dies from the pulmonary form or Duncop. With the Dickop or cardiac, we can expect lots of pericardial effusion. So it severely affects the heart. So we not only see the excessive pericardial effusion, we also see some ecchymosis within the heart's papillary muscles. In the mixed form, we see lesions that we see in both the cardiac and the straight pulmonary form. I've already given you some of the differentials, but this is a fuller list. Also know that if you're in the U.S. and you see this, is this going to be a reportable disease? Yes. It's a reportable disease. You don't need to run CDC in chemistry. Okay? If you do thoracic radiology, you're gonna have pulmonary edema, pleural effusion. Definitive diagnosis is based on isolation of the virus from whole blood or tissues. And obviously, because PCR is out there, PCR and ELISA. It is a zoonotic, it does have a zoonotic potential, unfortunately. If they have it, we don't treat it. They do have a vaccine that they have developed. It is a vaccine given in different areas, so we don't have that vaccine available over here in the U.S. So they can be vaccinated against it. If you're in an endemic area, we highly recommend that you're vaccinated against it. We also recommend, other than just vaccination, we recommend housing these horses at the peak of mosquito season. And also, if you're turning them out to graze, you need to house them before, mosquitoes like to bite early in the morning and kind of at dusk. We also recommend the use of insecticide and insect repellent. If you have an outbreak, you definitely, you're going to go into your epidemiologist mode, okay? You want to know where your outbreak is occurring. You want to control. Number two is probably one of the more important ones as far as disease control, is control movements of susceptible animals from the countryside to the stabling areas and so on. We've already mentioned the insect control measures. Something that we don't do often is that when animals, and we do recommend this also with strangles, we recommend doing temperatures on these animals at least twice a day, because the tendency is before an animal expresses viremia or bacteremia, we will see an uptick in that animal's normal temperature. So if you are taking temperature on a daily basis twice a day, you kind of know when something is hit or has gone wrong. We also want to make sure we identify all vaccinated animals. It is a reportable disease, and you can actually go online and look up the Office of International, or OIE, and they actually give you a list of the diseases. They also give you a synopsis. What I kind of like about that site, they also tell you what tests are best to do for detecting this disease. So if you're transporting animals in or out, you're looking at quarantine of a minimum of 40 days. Generally, these animals may go 60 to 90 days in quarantine. Quarantine costs, and you're looking at sometimes 50 to 75 or more dollars per day just to have your animal quarantined.